Welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force with me, Jerupidus, and we are headed back to Prompt. Kane just fell in battle to Darksol and instructed us to head to Metapha. And we remember from last time we were here that a shining path that leads to Metapha was under repairs, so why don't we check out whether or not that's gotten done while we were off battling. But first, we need to go ahead and repair our spellcasting items, so let's get that out of the way right away. And unfortunately, I don't always remember which ones I used, so we're just gonna have to go through all of them, because it's kind of the worst when you go to use your spellcasting item and you've forgotten to repair it and it breaks and it's gone forever. That is very, very upsetting stuff. Man, I keep forgetting to use the power ring. Alright, none of those will be damaged. Let's make sure Aleph gets in the party. We do want to do that for sure. And that means somebody's got to get benched, which is going to be a tough decision for sure. All right. Why don't we grab some healing seeds while we're here? And then we'll get to figuring out what the configuration of the party is going to be, and then we get to do inventory management. It would definitely be nice if there was a way to not jump out of the menus every single time. But, you know, with these old games, some of the quality of life things with the UI end up leaving something to be desired. But frankly, having played some of these old games for the channel, I'm impressed at how many of them have aged really, really well. Like, they are still a ton of fun to play. Alright, we have, like, spare healing seeds on other people, so we're good for now. Now let's go to headquarters. Now, I'm not sure that I grabbed Musashi's dialogue now that he's in the party. I think so, but let's find out. Let's go, Jerupidus. I can't stand the thought of those beasts overrunning Rune. Okay, cool, we did not. Oh, and we have somebody down. That's right, we lost Luke. Okay, well, we don't need to worry about that for right now, but we'll definitely get that fixed before we leave. So here's Aleph. Boy, that Darksol is sure lucky I'm down here. He'd be in trouble with me fighting. She is correct. We've seen what Bolt can do. It is fantastic, so we are going to get her in the party for sure. And where is Tarasu? There he is. Jerupidus, you should stay down here. It's great fun. It kind of seems like a party. And why don't we get some advice from Nova? Your strongest foes and hardest battles are still ahead of you. And that is true. Things are just going to keep getting tougher. So where did Aleph get to? There she is. And she comes at level 15, which is pretty sweet. Now, who do I want to leave behind? I'm feeling like maybe Ken, and it's possible that Xylo can go as well. Those are pretty much my two options, but I do want to kind of use all of the Knight uniques. Right now we're sitting on 2. We have the Valkyrie and the Halberd. Oh, and the Devil Lance. So we do have 3. So I kind of want to keep 3, like, Knight weapon users, but between Pel, Ken, Gunce, and Kokichi, I have 4. So I really only need 3. But I think we're going to go ahead and leave Xylo behind. He's just not dealing damage. And those jets are dealing him almost his entire health bar in one hit, and there's going to be a lot of jets going forward. So I've never once left Xylo behind, but let's do it. All right, and now it's inventory management time. We gotta pass out Xylo's healing items. Do we, though? We're actually pretty good. I kind of wish Gunce... Okay, so... Here's what we're gonna do. We need to go to the priest anyway. Because we need to raise Luke. We'll get that out of the way. And then, because the Devil Lance is cursed, we can go ahead and sell Gunce's Power Spear. And then we need to figure out what to do with the Halberd as well. So we're just gonna start at the top. So I'm thinking... Yeah, Ken's got the Evil Ring, so Pell can take the Halberd. I think that makes sense. Although, maybe I would like to just give it to Ken to have him stay closer to Pell. Not quite clear, but for now... Get rid of that. Because the Devil Lance is cursed, so I can't swap it in battle, so Gunce is just going to have that. And he's just going to be a one-square attacker, and I think that's going to be just fine. I'm still gonna insist on Tau holding the Orb of Light, despite the fact that it's becoming kind of inconvenient. And we're never gonna take Tarasu, but it is worth noting that if you do want a healer, Tarasu is the best healer in the game. He is fantastic at his job, which is healing people. Alright, and this Chrome Lance can definitely go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I think it makes the most sense to give the Halberd to Ken. But that means I gotta get rid of Ken's Chrome Spear. Okay. Chrome Lance, I should say. Boy, I'm never gonna be able to keep those straight, am I? I have a hard time mentally distinguishing spears and lances. They seem like they're the same thing to me, but they are certainly not in this game. We're gonna go ahead and give that to Ken. And he's actually just gonna straight up use that because his ranged option... So his Power Spear is just really not dealing any damage. And the enemies are just going to keep kind of getting stronger. So we're going to get rid of that and then have the cast option for the Halberd be his ranged option. I think that makes the most sense. Although, I guess we may as well hang on to it. There's like no reason not to, right? And then same for Pell, and I'm hoping to get upgrades for them soon, but we'll see about that. Okay, now I need to give at least one of Xylo's healing items to Aleph. And I definitely don't want my Shower of Cure sitting on the sidelines just in case of emergency. So we'll do that, and then... Oh, she needs a promotion first, huh? All right, let's do it. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and put the demon rod on. And it is, of course, cursed. It's called a demon rod after all. And now I believe what that does is steal MP when used as an item, along with giving a bunch of attack. I've never actually used it before, so I will try to do that, but honestly, you almost never run out of MP in fights, as long as you're being a little bit conservative. And he says, we are all the descendants of the ancients. We must prevent Dark Dragon's return. Okay. Keep after Darksol, Jarupidus. He must not be allowed to succeed. So people have new things to say, so why don't we make sure we talk to everyone? I've been kind of flapping my lips this whole time forgetting to do that. So much to know, so many questions to answer. So everybody's really changed all of a sudden. This is weird. Everyone's acting totally different. Why? Why indeed? Welcome to Prompt. I need to find something better to do with my life than, you know, welcoming people to town from an indiscernible path here. Fair enough, sir. Perhaps we should start a college here in Prompt. Maybe you should. Oh, and the kids are all paying attention in class. Look at this. These people are highly advanced. It's amazing. I really don't have time to do this. I should be helping with the shining path. Teacher, that calculation is wrong. The correct answer is 34,756,492. Yeah, stupid teacher. Come on. I'm so bored. The classes are too easy. What is going on? I feel like they're teaching me. What is going on? I'm not certain that this change is ever explained. Like, the change in the town where everybody doesn't think Runefaust is a big deal, and then they see what Runefaust can do fighting with us in town, and then everybody changes their attitude, makes a lot of sense. This one, I'm not so sure. Metapha is said to be an amazing place. I hope to visit it someday. Well, we're about to visit it in a minute here. So eat your heart out, buddy. It's all up to you and the Shining Force. Of course it is. We're the heroes. Come on, man. You ever played an RPG before? Step right in. Visitors are always welcome here. These books were all written by the ancients. Are you interested in them? Yes, we are. What do you have to say? Shining Path is described in detail. Too much detail. We're having trouble with it. What does too much detail mean? The castle used to stand on level ground, but years passed and it sank down. Oh, okay, so it like literally sank into the ground, huh? And I guess that's what this big hole here is. That's kind of sweet. All right, so let's go see about that shining path. All right, King Suko is waiting, but why don't we check out the surrounding area before we head in there? Kane, he rushed out of the castle without saying a word. Yep, that was to come sort of rescue us. Like, I feel like he thinks he's rescuing us, but he kind of never does, or at the very least gets himself in a lot of trouble when we probably could have handled it with, you know, 12 people instead of 1. But anyway. Dark Dragon is incredibly powerful. I don't see how you can beat it. Well, believe me, I will demonstrate in due time. It involves at least 2 people just standing in place, but you'll see that when we get to it. The scholars have something to tell you. Well, what do they have to tell me? Let's check it out. An ancient legend says that a sword of light and a sword of darkness will unite. This union will create a new sword to combat darkness. Interesting. I would like a new sword. I love swords. There's a pool of the ancients in Metapha. Use the orb of light there. All right, I can do that. I have my best mage holding it. Thank you for saving Elephant Tarasu. You got it. But before we head into the Shining Path room, why don't we talk to the king? Welcome back, Jerupitus. Thank you so much. You know, it's nice. I'm always saying welcome back, but it feels good to have someone say welcome back to me. Please take good care of Elephant Tarasu. You got it. Only one of them is coming with us anyway, so nothing bad could realistically happen to Tarasu. We are doomed, Jerupitus. Darksol is awakening Dark Dragon. It cannot be stopped. No, do not give up. All is not yet lost. Who are you to barge into my throne room? I am Otrant of Manarina, King Suko. Have you heard of the Chaos Breaker? And the king says, yes, a sword spoken of in ancient legends. And Otrant says, well, when ultimate evil arises, a sword of both light and darkness can defeat the evil. Jerupitus has the sword of light, and Kane had the sword of darkness. And the king says, Kane left it with me. Jerupitus, take both swords to Metapha. Once there, you can create the Chaos Breaker. Here is the sword of darkness. And now we've got the sword of darkness. And the king says, now leave for Metapha, create the Chaos Breaker, and stop Darksol. And that's our mission for right now. But why don't we check out the Sword of Darkness? So it definitely looks cooler and has a little bit more attack. But it's certainly worse than the Sword of Light. The Sword of Darkness just casts D-Soul, which is an instant death spell that pretty much never works. You're much better off casting Bolt 2 with the Sword of Light, like much, much better off. But that being said, one of the interesting properties of these hero weapons are that once your birds are promoted, they can wield them. So if you've still got them with you, they're a good place to put it just for the extra attack boost. But we're not going to use it, we're just going to hang on to it for now. And let's talk to Otrant real quick. Go to Metapha and get the Chaos Breaker. Some of those text breaks are messed up. But my understanding is that the font in this game is very, very hard to recreate because it occupies squares that are larger than it's supposed to. But that's an aside that is not probably interesting to anyone but me. So let's keep talking to people. Please take good care of Elephant Tarasu. He's already said that to us. So, let's just finish exploring and make sure we haven't missed talking to anyone. I'm sorry that Kane is dead. We must ensure that he didn't die in vain. Yeah, we need to avenge him for sure. Kane insisted on leaving. I couldn't stop him. I don't believe you could if you tried. He was a beast in battle, for sure. Yep, nothing down here, just my jail cell from before. Okay, time to head to the Shining Path. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I usually do. All right, it's going to be right this way. But let's talk to the two friendly people over here. Can I search this? The Shining Path. That is, in fact, what it is. Shining Path is only open if you possess the Orb of Light. Carry it with you. Shining Path is open at long last. Now you can leave for Metapha, and we will. Let's do it. Let's go. And two heroes will appear after 1,000 years. And I am pretty hyped right now because I know exactly where we are. Let's just take a look around quick. Can I search this? I doubt it. Just a random locker, I suppose. But we see this robot up here. Why don't we talk to him? You're too late. Darksol took the key to the accursed door. Go to the eye symbol and use the Orb of Light. Okay, I will. Whoops. Let's use the Orb of Light. I don't want to give it to the pool here. I know about Kane. Darksol has the key and is on his way to revive Dark Dragon. The Chaos Breaker may be able to reseal Dark Dragon if Darksol frees him. Follow Adam. He will lead you to where you can create the Chaos Breaker. Okay, sweet. Let's make it. What could go wrong, right? I am Adam, a robot soldier. I will show you how to create the Chaos Breaker. Uh-oh. Screech, kill, kill. Stop, you are chaos. You have been reprogrammed by Darksol. Revert to original function. Screech, go away. And you guessed it, we are in a fight with a psychotic robot. Now, one of the interesting things about this fight is the enemies start, like, on top of you. Like, these jets can hit us immediately, and my spellcasters are pretty vulnerable. I have no way of getting any cover on them. So let's check out what we're dealing with. Few eyes, few jets over here waiting to ambush us from the side. And Chaos is flanked by a couple Minotaurs. Some Demon Masters. And this was the Demon Master I wanted to check out. So this guy's got a spell, which ostensibly is Muddle 3. However, he never casts it, and the main theory is that it's not actually a spell. Like, they forgot to code level 3 into the game. So he's never going to cast Muddle 3, so we never get to see what that does. But I do think that's kind of interesting. And let's check out Chaos's stats. He's got 50 attack, 35 defense, and 65 hit points. He's not too much of a threat, but he is an interesting boss because he plays things very aggressively. But we'll see that when we get to it. Why don't we go ahead and get things started here? I'm just going to try backing Tau off. I don't know if that's going to be successful or not. Is that a good idea? Maybe I should just attack with her. She's definitely first in the turn order, so I wouldn't mind taking an action, but 17 hit points means these jets are just going to crush her. Yeah, let's try backing her off and see if that works. Yeah, so in this fight, you immediately are... Yeah, she's just going to die. I don't think there was anything I could have done. But you are immediately under attack, surrounded. It's a pretty serious ambush, and we immediately lost one of my best spellcasters. I guess maybe I could have moved her to the other side, but I feel like that jet could have reached her too. There's just not very much you can do. They all just had a turn, so why don't we blast them with a freeze 3? I like it. You know what? Can I reach that Demon Master? Yeah, let's just kill him. Force level 15, I like that. Musashi can't quite reach, so why don't we kill one of these jets? I guess I'll kill the furthest away one. I assume this is gonna kill. Yep. And speaking of Musashi, I kind of feel like I should talk about who he's referencing, who is, of course, Miyamoto Musashi, who is a character from history that almost seems like they can't be real. Where he is, like, actually a warrior poet in real life. It's pretty nuts. Yep, let's just drop this Demon Master so we don't get a spell dropped on our heads. but he is a very, very famous samurai in Japanese culture, which is obviously who they are referencing by putting Musashi the Samurai in the game. And I probably won't be able to do justice to him. Man, we need to make sure that we're keeping up the pressure on these jets. This is so tough. Everything feels like an emergency. Alright, that went well. But he's famous for popularizing a one-handed sword style. Miyamoto Musashi is. So, will Kokichi be able to kill this? I don't know. And I have some concerns. At least he can stay a square away. So yeah, let's do that. Let's see what the Valkyrie can do. Bam! Okay. That weapon is good. All right, we gotta put some pressure on this jet so that it doesn't kill Henri. Ooh, that is not good. So what was I saying? Level ups are always great. 8 hit points is a lot. So Musashi is famous for popularizing a one-handed sword style. So basically, at the very least in popular culture portrayals, he is a samurai holding 2 swords. Obviously, he is not in this game, but that is a popular way of portraying him. All right, so we only have Bolt level 1, but she does come with a very nice suite of spells, but why don't we get her, I don't know, somewhere out of the way, but she does need to take an action for sure. Okay. Let's do it. And look at her sweet, sweet Demon Rod. It even kind of matches her outfit. I love it. Yeah, I feel like this jet is going to get an action. Same with the laser eye, so this is immediately a desperate fight. But my favorite thing about Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi, not Musashi in the game. There is basically nothing I don't like about Musashi in this game, but I definitely have a favorite thing about Miyamoto Musashi, and that is that the samurai holding 2 swords thing. Do I just do a freeze 3? How many hit points does it have? 13? Maybe it'll do it, but I feel like it won't. But we gotta try because there's nowhere for Henri to hide. Actually, is that true? She can hide over here. But this is not a coward's playthrough. Let's just do it. Yeah, not quite. That is concerning. So if Mr. Jet gets a turn, he's gonna kill Henri. This is coming down. Man, they are really not messing around this fight. But I definitely want to make sure this thing dies. Please don't miss again. But what I am taking a very long time to get to saying is that my favorite thing about Musashi is that in America, when you're... Yeah, I think he can 1v1 these. When you're, let's say, eating 2 donuts at the same time, or you're having 2 drinks at the same time and holding one in each hand, we call it double fisting. I've heard it referred to by Japanese people as going musashi. A samurai with 2 swords, you're holding 2 drinks or eating 2 things at the same time, and I absolutely love that. I think it's amazing. I maybe should not have sent Musashi in there with no backup, but I think he's gonna be okay. This is certainly gonna attack me, yep. I gotta back off because these worms are coming this way, but it's so tempting to drop a bolt on them, but I'm just gonna get killed if I do that, I think. Yeah, I gotta back off. So how close am I to other people who are injured? I'm just gonna use my white ring to get me and Luke at the same time. Okay, so Luke can't reach. So why don't we get a wall here? Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I don't have a better option. It's not gonna be great. But, I mean, you can see the AI in this fight is really aggressive. And it kind of makes sense because Darksol reprogrammed Chaos to attack us. I feel like this is just a terrible spot for Kokichi, and I don't have my halberd anymore, so I don't really have anything that I can help very much with, so I'm just gonna go here. Because Musashi needs backup of some kind. Yeah. Seven defense. All right, is there anything I can do with Pell? Not really, so... Maybe he can deal 8. I'm actually fairly confident he will be able to. Nice. Okay. There are still just a huge number of enemies. So it turns out that Darksol is a bit of a computer programmer. Good for him. Yeah, I think we can just wait now. Things are calming down a little bit. This fight over here with Musashi and Kokichi is a little worrisome, but I think they're going to be okay. We'll just make sure we're spread out for these Demon Masters. Not spread out enough, it would seem. Oh, dear. This is easily the most intense fight we've ever been in. Can I reach over here? I can't. Man, I don't have anything useful to do. Okay. Well, let's make sure I'm in range at least. Yeah, I think I like a blaze too here. Let's do it. I've only got... Yeah, I guess I could cast this twice or freeze 3 once, so I think I'm going to cast this twice. And it seems sensible enough to do against the Ice Worm, although I find that elemental resistances in this game don't end up mattering that much. Things kind of do a set amount of damage. Now, moving there would be a bad idea, because he would take 2 shots from these laser eyes, and I really don't want to lose Musashi. The question is, can I get far enough away where they can't both get me? I think the answer is yes. I should have used a healing seed there, though. That was a bit of a mistake. But yeah, let's make sure this Demon Master dies. For sure. A huge monster crit. Henri's dead. Oh, she lived. Wow. Okay. Sweet. I am absolutely shocked by that. Kokichi may not survive if these Torch Eyes get both their turns before he gets to go. Wow. I was unsure the Torch Eyes could crit. I kind of thought they dealt a set amount of damage, and they sure can. Yep, we're gonna lose Kokichi. That is unfortunate. This is the most characters we've lost in a fight in a long time. But we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna send some backup over by Musashi, though. I would like to be more spread out than this, but I'm hoping that Aleph gets a turn soon and we can just drop a Shower of Cure. Because I'm starting to feel like I need it. Yep, let's do it. I'm trying to be a more sensible person and use all of the tools that the game gives me. I really tend to hoard stuff like this. But that seemed like a pretty good one. Alright, I like this kill for Lyle. More attack, I like it. Defense isn't really going to matter for him because he is certainly dead if he gets hit. Ooh, that one statued, I like it. And here comes Chaos, this is what I mean. He will just straight up come after you. Now, I really don't want to miss the experience on these, so I kind of feel like I need to rush them. Because Chaos we will not be able to ignore. He is going to present a huge headache. Now, if we're lucky, maybe we'll be able to run away a little bit and clean up these Torch Eyes and get around to the Minotaurs, but yeah, he's just gonna bum rush us and we will not be able to ignore him. That is really bad. Okay, I am not doing a very good job with this fight. We're not gonna lose, but losing 3 characters, and particularly Musashi, like, you have to be doing something dumb, right? Yep, he's coming. Yeah, we're just gonna run away a bit. As tempting as it is to kind of go up here and drop a Blaze 2 on them, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna try to do is kill this Torch Eye and then funnel everybody up through there and around and try to get that Minotaur. But that is dependent on this Torch Eye dying sooner than later. They're catching me. Oh, man. I don't know if this plan is going to work. Oh, God. And there he is. That's chaos. All right, get this guy out of my way so we can keep running. Maybe, I gotta get as far away as I can. Because I would really like to use the white ring, but there's just no time. Alright, this is not good because I can't move Lyle, and Lyle is going to die to chaos for sure. Oh no. Maybe if he runs over here, they won't chase him. I really don't know what I'm trying to accomplish. Oh, he's got us. I really just don't want to miss the XP. Fortunately, those guys are not a threat at all. I'm gonna stick with my plan, though. I'm not gonna abandon it. I'm gonna try killing this Minotaur with Gort, though. I think he can do it. Six more defense is gonna help. Yeah, let's have Gunts block the door here. Do his best Hodor impression. And then we'll loop around. Oh, he just can't quite get there. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We're gonna have him hide around the corner. Maybe they won't be able to find him. I am, by the way, making this fight way, way harder than it needs to be by trying to get every monster while simultaneously running away from chaos. I think Gort can kind of tank him pretty well, though. He's got 51 hit points. Can hit Gort for 20, okay. I'm just gonna believe in myself and go ahead and attack this guy. Yes! You see what happens when you believe in yourself? You get a double attack and a level up. That's what happens when you believe in yourself. You heard it from me. And we're still going to continue looping around because we do have that Demon Master to kill. This guy's just going to keep harassing Gort, but that's okay. This is why I chose Gort for this job. Now I wonder. Can't quite reach him, so that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, we'll just burn this medical herb. I've been holding it for so long. And so I am rushing these a little bit, but the reason I'm doing that is because I don't have a ton of time until Chaos really starts to pose a serious problem. This is going fine for now, but I do need to make sure that I take out this Demon Master quickly and get to actually fighting. Wow, that did nothing? What? And I need Lyle to not make a sound. This should do it. All right, we farmed the XP. And I mean, honestly, I got a few pretty huge level ups out of it. I realized that I lost 3 characters and wound up looking kind of silly for this, but I do feel like it was worth it to at least try. And we are certainly not going to lose. All right, can I creep a little closer? Uh-oh. Can I tempt you with a Pell, perhaps? I was kind of hoping he would come this way, so he is not cooperating. I shouldn't have moved Lyle. I know he heard him. He heard those hoofs clomping around over there. So what do I want to do? Yeah, let's just come around behind Pell. Can I, like, sneak past him? No, certainly not. Okay. This is maybe the weirdest fight that we've done. All right, so Pell worked. Lured him away from Lyle. It's not as though Lyle is particularly important to this fight, but I don't want him to get one-shotted and never get an attack. Fortunately, we are well stocked on healing seeds, or this could be quite the nightmare. Yep, let's just get everybody in formation here. Okay, perfect. Fortunately, Henri can't reach. Can she? Freeze 3 would have reached. Ooh, that is embarrassing a bit. But let's get started. Let's hit him. He's been chasing us all over this arena for way too long. Oh yeah, let's give it to him. So let's see. Let's just use the halberd, I think. We could use the evil ring. That's probably better, right? Yeah, and I get to be 2 squares away? Okay. Okay, I'm realizing now that leaving the Power Spear on Ken was kind of a waste because he will get minimum 2 casts of Bolt. Bam! Luke puts him to bed. And he hits level 10. I love it. Chaos says this unit now ceases to function. Mission incomplete. System failure. Maybe I should have done more of a robot voice there. Oh well. So. We already read that. Okay. Just making sure. So here we have what I would describe as a bit of a mild puzzle, but you know what? This episode is getting really long, so why don't we call it here? And we'll pick up what we're going to do with this area next time, because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.